We need to make sure that someone pays. And who's that someone? The rich must pay for the poor. Because the rich have stolen from the poor. And it's time to pay back. Who are the rich? The rich are the whites. The rich are politicians, are the businessmen who have left us in poverty in the townships. They must pay.
Yo, what's up, South Africa? Welcome to Common Sense. I'm Andre Faro. Now, Julius Malema wants the rich white man's money. Now, before we get into it, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as the notification so that every single time we hit it up here on Common Sense, you are the first to know. So let's get into it. Julius Malema had this to say.
We need to make sure that someone pays. And who's that someone? The rich must pay for the poor. Because the rich have stolen from the poor. And it's time to pay back. Who are the rich? The rich are the whites. The rich are politicians, are the businessmen who have left us in poverty in the townships. They must pay for those who are in the villages and the townships who cannot afford. We need a country where the rich must be fighting for the poor to come out of poverty so that their payment can go low. And those who were in poverty yesterday are now at a position where they too join the paying crew. So we are a country where we are scared of the rich. And because the rich means the whites, and we are scared of the whites. Through making the rich to pay high water and electricity bills, they will be paying for the benefits they got during apartheid when we were excluded from benefiting from our own government. So it's an important discussion that we need to take up as the leadership of the EFF.
Okay, so there you got it. Julius Malema wants the rich white man to pay for the water and the electricity bills. There's no discussion of taking responsibility. There's no discussion of actually asking the government what you have promised us that you have not kept. You see, that's the problem we have with Julius Malema, is that he comes with this Marxist communist mindset that wants to take from capitalism and change it over to socialism. You see, this is the problem I have with this ideology, is that socialists will not create capital themselves. That they would literally take capital from the rich capitalists. And that's the problem. You see, the problem is that you cannot solve poverty by taking from one group and giving to the other. That's not the way you save poverty. The way you save poverty is creating jobs in those specific areas, giving each and every single human being in those communities an opportunity to work. By them working, they get to pull themselves out of poverty, learning specific skills, learning the ability to persevere and push through so that at the end of the day, they may prosper. But you see, it's a lazy man thinking when you think for yourself by giving constantly to the poor, that will solve poverty. It will not. It is better to give a man a fishing rod so that he can learn to fish for himself than for you to constantly catch fish for him so that he can be dependent on you. And that's the problem I have with Julius Malema. He also states that you need to take it from a specific group of white people. White people that have stolen while it was apartheid, the white man that is rich, and the white man that is the businessman. But Julius Malema falls short within two of those things because he is a businessman and he is rich. And when I talk about rich, I'm talking about stinking rich. So Julius Malema's net worth, if we look at it, it's around 45 million rand, and that is around $2.5 million. He gets a salary of 133,000 monthly because of being in parliament. That is ridiculous. Why is someone that is supposed to be of public service getting so much money? I understand a 50,000, a 60,000. I understand that, but 133,000 rand for sitting in parliament and calling people names and acting like a bunch of monkeys? Is this the kind of people we want South Africans to be represented? Because this is shocking from a man that claims that the rich white man must give. Julius, hold up, but you a rich man. 45 million rand rich, $2.5 million. That's a lot of money. So Julius Malema, why aren't you giving to the poor? Why don't you start off by building that school that you promised to the people of South Africa? Why don't you fix up the communities of your area, Limpopo, wherever you come from? Why don't you do that, Julius? You're 45 million rand rich, but you rather want to take from others so that your pockets can get deeper, as well as you will never give to the poor. You are running on the poor's emotions and needs so that at the end of the day, the poor can constantly vote for you. And that is deceiving South African people. And that's the problem I have with Julius Malema. And so South Africa, I've just said it like it is. Julius Malema is a fake. He doesn't believe in what he talks about. He doesn't believe in what he says. Because at the end of the day, he's manipulating poor and white and colored and Indian, black people so that they can vote for him. Julius Malema lies to you every single day, EFF supporters. He lies to you. But you constantly fall for it. He puts the carrot in front of your face, but he will never give you the carrot to enjoy. So South Africa, let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comment section. Have a fantastic day. God bless.